stepdad walk into your life and thought he had all the power. I was 16 when my mom married a man she'd only known for 8 months. The second he moved in, he acted like he'd been paying bills there his whole life. First week, he started changing stuff. Moved my dad's photos into storage. Changed the Wi-Fi password. Started calling the living room his space. I already hated him, but I stayed quiet because my mom kept saying he's trying. Trying what? To speedrun becoming a dictator? At first it was small things. Don't leave cups in the sink. Why are your lights still on? Your room better be cleaned before dinner. And the annoying part was how fast my mom folded for him. Before he moved in, she never cared about any of that stuff. Now suddenly she was backing him up like he was some exhausted single father that fought in a war. Then came the food rules. One night I grabbed leftovers from the fridge and this man actually stopped me in the kitchen and said, "Ask before you touch food I paid for." I just stared at him. Because, excuse me, I looked at the label on the container. It was my birthday dinner from the night before. I said, "That's literally mine." He shrugged and went, "Not under my roof." That one sentence made me realize exactly what this was. It wasn't about rules. He wanted control. After that, he started treating me like free labor. Take the trash out, walk the dog, bring me my charger. One time he called me downstairs just to hand him the remote that was 2 feet away from him. And every time I pushed back, he'd threatened to tell my mom I was being disrespectful. The worst part, she always took his side. Every single time. Then one Saturday, my mom was working late and it was just me and him in the house. I was in my room on FaceTime with my friend when he started yelling my name from downstairs. I ignored him. He yelled again. I went downstairs and this man was sitting on the couch, watching football, with an empty soda can beside him. He pointed at it and said, "Kitchen." I actually laughed because I thought he was joking. He wasn't. He goes, "If you're gonna live here, you contribute." I said. He walked past the kitchen to sit down and his whole face changed. Like instantly. He stood up, got right in my face and goes, "You better fix that attitude before I fix it for you." That was the moment I stopped being scared of him. Because guys like that always think intimidation is enough. So I just pulled my phone out. He frowned and said, "What are you doing?" I turned the screen around, recording. And I said, "Go ahead, say it again." The man backed up. Immediately, whole personality switched. Started talking softer. Started smiling. Started saying, "You know I'm just joking around." "Oh, so now you're joking. Interesting." That's when I realized something. He wasn't tough. He just thought nobody was watching. So for the next 2 weeks I recorded everything. The screaming, the threats, the insults, the way he talked to my mom when he thought nobody could hear. And then he made one final mistake. My mom invited family over for dinner. Aunts, cousins, grandparents, everybody. Halfway through dinner, he started complaining about me again. Called me lazy, disrespectful, said kids today needed fear. Then he laughed and goes, "She's lucky I haven't really disciplined her yet." The entire table got quiet. And before he could keep talking, I connected my phone to the living room speaker. Then I hit play. Suddenly everyone heard him screaming at my mom, heard him threatening me, heard him calling us useless, heard everything. My mom looked like someone dumped ice water on her head. My aunt started crying, and my grandfather stood up so fast his chair almost tipped over. My stepdad kept saying, "That's out of context." But nobody was buying it anymore, because for the first time the performance dropped.